Actually, it is the Glendora Public Library Friends Foundation. It's the Trivia Challenge 8, and I welcome all of you and thank you all for coming. I am Penny Paulus.
And I'm Joyce Hughes.
And we are honored to serve as co-chairpersons of this exciting community experience. And we are sure that tonight's competition will be fun, as 25 teams representing local businesses and service organizations challenge each other for the title of Trivia Champions of the Century.
Tonight would not be possible without the support of our generous sponsors. And when I read their names, would they please stand up so we can acknowledge them. Jenny Delgado, who is the General Manager of Oakdale Memorial Park and Mortuary. Ron White from White's Funeral Home, who's also a past president of the Friends Foundation. Barbara and Lynn Vanderhoop from McDonald's in Glendora. And Dr. David Kahn from California Portland Cement, and of course the Friends Foundation.
As with all successful endeavors, we could not have organized this event without the tremendous support of our special and dedicated volunteers, especially our own Jan White, YWCA Woman of Achievement, and her kitchen crew who coordinated the incredible food buffet. Wasn't that great? The Library Board of Trustees, the Friends Foundation, and the entire Trivia Challenge Committee, whose individual names are listed in the program.
As we all enjoy tonight's events, remember that your participation supports the services and programs of our extraordinary Glendora Public Library. Over the last 8 years, we have raised more than $50,000, which would not be possible without your generous support. You certainly have made a difference.
We in Glendora are so lucky to have such a dynamic leader. Our library director, Connie Corcoran, she's sitting in the back tonight supporting our event. Connie, too, is recognized and is a distinguished woman of achievement. And I want to emphasize her great staff. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to put this together. Thank you, Connie, and your staff.
Let me just mention a couple of those people who are on her staff who have worked so hard to make this possible. Steve Armstrong, Maggie Lara, Carmen Hernandez, and Christine Vester, who helped coordinate this whole program.
Okay, team members, are you ready? If you are having fun, then you are already a winner. And now the moment that you have been waiting for. I am proud to introduce to you tonight the magnificent MC for the new millennium, Y2K, Tom Hill.
All right.
Welcome, everybody, to the 8th Annual Great Trivia Challenge. It is a pleasure for me to be here for the 8th consecutive year. And as I've said on many years prior, the thing I'm most fortunate about in this particular endeavor is that I don't sit out there and I don't have to answer the questions, because I know I wouldn't be able to come up with many of the answers. The only reason I know most of them is because my wife and I wrote them, and we then met with the judges and the library staff and came up with an order for the questions tonight. As you know, by reading the program, the rules are really quite simple, and as a matter of fact, the championship round is even changed from what's in your book for tonight, so we'll be announcing that a little bit later. Briefly, each team comes up for the first time, and Diane Parsons from the library staff will be bringing them up in the order that, I think it's alphabetical order, if I'm not mistaken. And the first team will The team captain will introduce the team, and then after that, they will get a question. The categories this year are really quite simple. They're who, what, where, or when, but basically the same categories as we've had for 8 years. It's just fewer words for me to say. And it covers the gamut of the things that are trivial in this world. Each team gets to miss one question. They come up a second time. If they miss, they're buzzed out of the contest until we get down to the final two, and then we change the rules a little bit, and we'll talk about that later. They have 20 seconds to discuss each question. The judges down here will be on a timer, and they will let me know so that I say, I must have your answer. They give me an answer, and it must be a specific one. Let's hear from, well, first let's introduce our fine judges. First, Clay Hess from the Glendora Unified School District. Ed Tronis, representing the Library Board of Trustees. And Karen Babineau, the editor of the Glendora Community News. Their decisions are final in terms of the answers given by the teams. And if the answer is correct, this is the sound that we'll hear. And if the answer is incorrect, this is somebody had a little too much pizza there, I think, during the buffet. My only last bit of advice to the teams, and if you haven't been here before, or if you haven't seen any of the 4,000 times they show this program on cable, I do try to give a little bit of advice to the teams, and this one comes in the form of a story because everything reminds me of a story. And that, my advice is to think before you speak when you come up here as a team, which reminds me of the story of this young boy going to a community college in Illinois. And he was working in a grocery store to get his way through college. And a customer came in and said, I'd like to buy a half a head of lettuce. And the young man said, I'm sorry, you can't buy a half a head of lettuce. You have to buy the whole head. He said, I don't want the whole head. I just want a half a head. Do I have to talk to your boss? He said, no, that's okay. I'll go back in the back. So the young man went in the back, and he saw his boss, and he said, you're not going to believe this, boss, but there's some idiot back there out in the store who wants to buy a half a head of lettuce. And just as he said that, he looks around, and there's the customer standing right there. And he looks back at the boss, and he says, and this fine gentleman wants to buy the other half. So the owner of the store sells this man a half a head of lettuce, and the customer leaves, and he says to the young man, he said, son, you've got to learn to think before you speak. That was one of my best customers. I could have lost him forever because you didn't think before you spoke. On the other hand, I got to say, you covered yourself very well. Where are you from, son? And he said, Minnesota. He said, Minnesota? Well, what brings you to Illinois? He said, they got nothing but hookers and hockey players in Minnesota. Oh, really? My wife comes from Minnesota. And the kid says, oh, really? What team does she skate for? So think before you speak. Diane, let the games begin. Bring up the first team. California Portland Cement. Introduce your team.
Thank you. It's great to be here tonight. This is Tess Miller, Norm Clark, and I'm Daryl Meathy. And if the camera can't see Tess because she's so short, I'll put her on my shoulders. How's that?
All right. Your category is who. In 1989, this perfect gymnast, and by the way, if you know the answer out there, please don't shout it out or tell your neighbor because they can be heard up here and we want to keep this fair. In 1989, this perfect gymnast made a daring escape from Romania, later defecting to the United States. Who was the gymnast? We need your answer.
Well, we're going to say Nadia Comaneci, but I think she was before that.
Maybe not. That's correct. By the way, the other caveat within this context is that there is nothing truer as this game goes along than that this is the luck of the draw. Believe me, it depends on the interests of the team that come up, and these questions and the order of them is predetermined. Some will seem very easy, some won't be, but it's all just the luck of what happens to come up when you get up here. So we're off to team number 2. All right. Century Communications. Introduce your team, please.
My name's Richard McManus. This is Cecilia Landrum and Mark Campbell.
All right, and here's your question. Category is where. Name the city where all 4 Beatles, John, Paul, George, and Ringo, were born.
Liverpool.
All right.
Auto Gallery, Glendora.
All right.
I'm Paul Hooker. This is Tom Holm, Frank Salamone.
All right, and your category is who became a 4-star general in 1989, the same year he was named chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Colin Powell.
Collie Ford.
My name's Neil Coker. This is Byron Fox. This is Kelly Washburn.
All right, welcome, and your category is who. Who is the patron saint of lovers?
St. Valentine.
I'm Mark Wellington, it's Robert Gonzalez, and Carol Groff.
All right, and your category is what? Athletic teams from the University of Arizona and Kansas State are known by what nickname?
Wildcats.
Good job.
Is there any way we can move the monitor back away? It's one of the team members said they couldn't see it from the podium, the monitor.
We'll move it back as soon as we can get to it. No, we just did. I was just...
So we have Foothill Presbyterian Hospital.
Hi, I'm Gilbert Rios. This is Kim Amato and Mark Parker.
Hi, everybody.
All right, your category is what? And the question is, what is the name of the 1844 novel in which the 4 comrades used the motto, all for one and one for all?
The Three Musketeers.
So how come there were 4?
Glendora Chamber of Commerce.
Chamber of Commerce.
I'm Russ Bundy. This is Tom Hampton and Jeff Cheeves.
All right, welcome, and your category is who? Who is the subject of the unauthorized 1997 biography entitled The Good, the Bad, and the Very Ugly?
Clint Eastwood.
Glendora Kiwanians.
Hi, I'm Linda Price, and this is Joan Graves and Rona Lundy.
And your category is who? Now retired world-famous soccer player Edison Arantes do Nascimento is better known by what name?
Pele?
Now we have Glendora Kiwanis.
This is Joanne Sharp, this is Sandy Valentine, and I'm Tom Malcolm.
Tom, welcome. Your category is where. Every summer, the Black Hills Passion Play is performed at Spearfish in this state. Name the state.
South Dakota.
Glendora Lions.
Yeah, sure.
Good evening.
Introduce your
This is
team.
Marjorie Williamson, daughter Ann Burnett. I'm Joyce Garibay with the Lions Club.
All right. Your category is who, and the question is, who was the first woman president of Israel?
Golda Meir.
Okay, we have Glendora Rotary.
On my right is Bill Zandu, our president. On my left is Tom Strickland, our president-elect, and then there's me,
And who's me?
Peggy McGowan.
It's the luck of the draw. The question is what? What is the unit of measurement for the height of horses?
Hands.
Glendora Trophy.
Hi, I'm Betty Mendes. On my left is Steve Slakey and Glenn Moore on my right.
All right, and your category is what? What is the name given to those who study and predict earthquakes? If I can hear it up here, I know they can hear it.
Seismologist.
Hughes Holmes.
Hi, Darren Hughes, Scott Hughes on my left, and Robert Hughes on my right.
All right. Welcome. Your category is who, and the question is, whom did film star Grace Kelly marry in 1956?
Prince Rainier of Monaco.
The next team is In-N-Out Burger.
This is Richard Kemnitzer, Mike Levins, and I'm Kurt Luthi.
All right, welcome. And your category is what? In what film did Elizabeth Taylor achieve child stardom in 1944? Oh, folks, I can hear you. Not old folks. Old folks.
National Velvet.
Jan's Towing.
I'm Elaine Heisinger.
Jenny Gongwer. And Sharon Davis.
All right, and your category is what? What is Bruce Springsteen's nickname? Hey, folks.
the boss.
The law offices of Douglas Holmes.
Hi, I'm Douglas Holmes, and this is Salvatrice Herr and Marco Gonzalez.
Welcome. Your category is where. In which Canadian town, nicknamed Cowtown, does a famous stampede take place in July each year?
Calgary.
McDonald's, L&B Foods.
Hi, we're here from the Glendora McDonald's, which is the Vanderhoop organization. I'm Jana Wells, this is Paul Wells, and this is Michelle Pruitt.
Welcome. Your category is what, and the question is, what did the homesick alien get drunk on in Steven Spielberg's 1982 hit film E.T., the Extraterrestrial?
Beer.
This is Oakdale Memorial Park and Mortuary.
All right.
This is Dahlia Valdivia, Bill Crandall, and I'm Carol McCarthy.
And welcome. Your category is who. Who starred as the villain in the remake of Cape Fear in 1991? I need your answer.
De Niro.
Peaches and Cream Facial Salon.
This is Joe Robinson, this is Diana Lombardi, and I'm Kimberly King.
All right, and your category is who? Which boxer was known as Smokin' Joe?
Joe Frazier.
The next team is Saturn of Monrovia.
On my left, we have Ken Berkowitz. On my right, we have Paul Spanky Stewart, and I'm Dave Ankney.
All right, the category is what? Animals that can live either on land or in water are called what?
Amphibians.
Smith, Barney, and State Farm.
I'm in the middle. This is Mr. Smith. This is Mr. Barney. This is Mrs. State Farm. J.R. Capps, Mary Wood, and Bruce Goddard.
And welcome to you. Your category is what? Also, in 1991, the sequel to Gone with the Wind, written by Alexandra Ripley, was published. What was the title?
We had to get the choreography right. Scarlet.
Okay, we have Seroptimus International, Azusa Glendora.
This is Stephanie Mosley, Robin Deppie, and I'm Ann Chilton.
All right, your question category is who? Who was the American Allied commanding officer in the Gulf War?
Norman Schwarzkopf.
Okay, our next team is Village Goldsmith.
Hi, this is Dave Namath, Mike Paralis, and Ed Knapp.
Welcome to you as well. Your category is who? Who was the first American woman in space?
Go ahead.
Sally Ride.
You know, our chief judge has been only had one key all, and he was getting tired of hitting that one.
Could I have a clarification on that one? That was correct?
That was correct.
Thank you. Okay, we have Walton Company.
Thank you. This is Kevin Cassidy, Steve Wishick, and I'm Alex, and we're glad to be here.
Alex, welcome, and your category is what? The question is, the Beatles founded their own record label. What was it called?
The Yellow Submarine.
Pardon me?
The Yellow Submarine.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
We have White's Funeral Home.
The record label was called Apple. White's Funeral Home.
Thank you. I'd like to introduce my brain trust, Bob Mendes and Matt Graham, and my name is Ron White. Proceed, Tom.
When someone who runs the business you know can I go to the easier questions here at the front? No. The category is what, and your question is, what are the tiny plants and animals that float in the top layer of the sea called?
Algae.
Plankton.
Okay, we're back to our first team, California Portland Cement.
All right. Welcome back. Your category this time is what? If you were in a gallery and saw AP on a print, what exactly would it mean? We need your answer. Here we go with an answer.
Augmented production. Ooh, excuse me.
The answer is artist's proof.
Okay, Century Communications.
Century Communications. Your category, welcome back. Your category this time is what? In the film starring Jessica Tandy, what was the specialty served at the Whistle Stop Cafe? Please don't say it out loud, folks.
Fried green tomatoes.
Classic Auto Gallery of Glendora.
Welcome back. Category this time is who? Name the American exponent of pop art who used ordinary objects such as soup cans and soap packets in his creations.
Andy Warhol.
Collie Ford.
Welcome back to Collie Ford. Your category is what? And the question is, what is the highest pitched instrument in an orchestra?
Piccolo.
Foothill Independent Bank.
We're Foothill Independent Bank?
Yes.
Your category is where? Which Caribbean or Caribbean island was invaded in 1983?
Grenada.
Foothill Presbyterian Hospital.
Welcome back. Your category is who, and the question is, who was the author that wrote the book on which the musical Les Miserables was based?
Victor Hugo.
Glendora Chamber of Commerce.
Glendora Chamber, welcome back. Your category is who? Name the physicist and author of A Brief History of Time who was born on the 300th anniversary of Galileo's death.
Stephen Hawking.
Glendora Kiwanians.
Welcome back. Category is what? According to the song, what did Molly Malone sell on the streets of Dublin? Don't say it out loud.
Cockles and mussels.
And what were they?
Alive, alive, oh.
That wasn't part of the answer.
Glendora Kiwanis.
Category, welcome back. Your category is what? Before it was bought by the United States in 1867, what country owned Alaska?
Russia.
Glendora Lions.
Welcome back. Your category is what? And the question is, what did bad guy wrestler Sterling Golden change his name to when he became a good guy in the ring?
Gorgeous George.
Sorry, the answer is Hulk Hogan.
Glendora Rotary.
Who's coming up? Oh, this is the Rotary. Glendora Rotary Club. Category is who. In the art world, whose melting watches identify the surrealism movement?
Salvador Dali.
Next team is Glendora Trophy.
Glendora Trophy. Your category this time is what, and the question is, what does the K in Kmart stand for?
Kresge. That's Kresge, right? Yeah.
Kresge.
Hughes Holmes.
Did everybody bring sleeping bags? We could be here for a long time. Hughes Holmes, your question category is who, and the question is, which United States baseball player was known as the Georgia Peach?
Ty Cobb.
In-N-Out Burger.
Welcome back to In-N-Out Burger. And your category this time is where? And the question, name the country that is known as the land of the midnight sun.
Norway.
Jan's Towing.
Welcome. Your category this time is who. Name the well-known singer who was Andrew Lloyd Webber's second wife and who starred in Phantom of the Opera.
Sarah Brightman. Law Offices of Douglas Holmes.
Welcome back, and your category is also who. The question is, who created Skimbleshanks the cat?
Dr. Seuss.
Now, the answer is T.S. Eliot. It's obviously what Cats, the musical Cats, was based on, T.S. Eliot's work.
McDonald's, L&B Foods.
Welcome back. Your category this time is where. Where were the 1992 Olympics held?
Calgary.
Sorry, the answer is Barcelona, Spain.
Oakdale Memorial Park and Mortuary.
Welcome back. Your category is what? And the question is, what was Iran called before 1935? No help from the audience, please.
Persia.
Peaches and Cream Facial Salon.
Welcome back. Your category is how. And the question is, how did Lawrence of Arabia die? We need your answer. Yes.
By sword?
I can't hear you.
Sword?
Are you saying sword?
Sword.
I'm always tempted to say, how did Lawrence of Arabia die at the box office? But
it was a dark and stormy night.
It was a dark. The answer is a motorcycle accident.
Saturn of Monrovia.
Welcome back to Saturn of Monrovia, category what? The question is, what artist painted a self-portrait which displays a bandage on his head?
Vincent van Gogh.
Smith Barney and State Farm.
Your category is where, and the question is, in which American state did Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn have their adventures? A lot of whispering going on out there.
Missouri.
The answer is Mississippi.
Sir Optimus International, Azusa Glendora.
Welcome back. Your category is where. In which Austrian town would you be able to visit Mozart's birthplace? I need your answer.
Vienna.
The correct response, Salzburg.
Village Goldsmith.
I'm sorry. Village Goldsmith. Welcome back. Your category this time is what? Question is, enoki, wood ear, cremini, oyster, and morel are all types of what? No help from the audience, please.
Mollusks.
They're all types of mushrooms.
Oh, there we go. Oh, morale.
Walton Company.
Which team were we up? Welcome back. Walton Construction, is that right? Yeah. All right.
Company construction.
All right, here we go. Your category is what? And the question is, Cleopatra used the juice of what common salad ingredient to preserve her skin? I need your answer.
He says blue cheese.
Tom, I am so sorry. Walton Company gave a second incorrect answer. They have the distinction of being the first team eliminated.
All right. Maybe this would be a good time to take the first break.
We have one more team.
You mean you don't know?
White's is the last team, so we could take
The answer is cucumber.
Okay.
Oh, and the last team, okay, good. Now, White's Funeral Home, for the last...
One to let you down.
The last question before the first break. Your category is who, and the question is, as a youngster, what popular TV show host won 7 spelling bees and 4 science fair championships?
Alex Trebek.
Alex.
Okay, it's time for our first break.
Alex Trebek is correct. And now it's time for our first door prize break. And so you all received tickets, I believe, when you came in, and Robin is going to help me out here. This first, now, if you'll pull out those tickets, you will have to answer a trivia question in order to get the prize. Everyone have their tickets out? This time you're playing for a basket which contains not just a cookbook but a Glendora Community Treasure, award-winning Hillsdale's garlic dill pickles, a pound of Starbucks coffee beans, a gift certificate for a pound of See's candy, and a $10 gift certificate for McDonald's. And so the first ticket that Robin has drawn, I can tell I've been doing this for 8 years. I used to be able to do this without glasses. 2109322. 322. Who's got it? Stand up. We'll get a microphone out to you. Introduce yourself. And we'll ask you this question.
My name's Pat Ulrich.
Well, listen, these are all questions taken from the 1999 Guinness Book of World Records, all right? How much money per episode did Jerry Seinfeld turn down when he decided not to continue his popular NBC TV series Seinfeld?
0.
I'll give you 5 seconds to answer how many millions. You can answer 5 times if you like.
5 million.
$5 million, excellent. You're a winner. And the next ticket is 2109258. 2109258. Raise your hand. Stand up. We'll get a microphone over to you. There you go.
Whose hand? Whose hand?
Ren Lombardi.
Okay, and I got to tell you what you're playing for here.
Right.
You're playing for assorted books from the library gift shop, $10 gift certificate for McDonald's, and a Ronald McDonald video. And all you have to do is answer this question correctly. Well, I have to go to a different one here. Who's the largest pantyhose manufacturer in the world? Just say anything. Anything works.
Anything.
You win.
What was it?
By the way, the largest pantyhose manufacturer, according to Guinness Book of World Records, is Sara Lee. Sara Lee is the parent company of brands including Playtex and Wonder Bra, and I guess it's true that nobody doesn't like Sara Lee, so I didn't want to do that, but all right, this ticket number is 210-9197. 9197, last 4 digits. All right. Oh, Wayne Whistler, who, by the way, was one of the founders of the Great Trivia Challenge. And because of that, Wayne, and you're the person who got me involved in this to begin with, I'm going to the most difficult question I got.
I figured that.
Who was the highest? No, this isn't that difficult. For someone of your intelligence and savoir-faire, who was the highest paid motion picture actor in a single film, according to the Guinness Book of World Records?
In a single film.
He was. He's
Clark
been in
Gable.
a lot of movies. He's
Clark
been in a lot
Gable.
of- Pardon me?
Clark Gable.
No, try again. He goes to a lot of Laker basketball games.
I only know about 2 of them.
Jack Nicholson.
Who?
As the Joker in the Batman in 1989, in lieu of salary, he earned $60 million through a share of the profits.
Wow.
That's why he sits behind the team at the Laker games. All right. Oh, by the way, Wayne, you won a $40 gift certificate for the Chelsea restaurant, a pound of Starbucks coffee beans, a jar of world-famous peach jam, a pen from American Express, and a gift certificate for a pound of See's candy. Wow. All right, this is drawing number 4, and you're going for a golf shirt, a sipper bottle from McDonald's, golf balls and tees, 10 rounds of golf at Glen Oaks with $4 off on each round. So, what are the green fees? They're 3, so you make $1 every time you go. No. The ticket number is 210-9189. Somebody have 9189? Okay, here we go. Microphone. What a tough job. The runner has the toughest job.
They're asking me if I'm going to win the McDonald's prize.
Your name again?
I'm Jana Wells from the Vanderhoop McDonald's organization.
Right. All right, I'll throw in something from Burger King just for you.
Thank you.
Your question is, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, what is the fastest growing plant? Anybody from the 60s shouldn't say what you're thinking.
The consensus is bamboo.
That would be correct.
Oh, cool.
That's right. Some species of bamboo grow as much as 3 feet a day. Our next winner, thank you, Robin. You'll be going for award-winning dill pickles by those Hill folks, an entertainment book, paperweight from American Express, McDonald's Sipper bottle, and $4 off on each of 10 rounds at Glen Oaks. You can go with that other person and make another buck. 210-9126. 210-9126. Here we go. Stand up and be counted.
Donna Smith.
All right, welcome. And your question for that fine prize is, who was the most hospitalized president?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Another country. Try another country. I give you as many chances as you need. Boris Yeltsin, but you still win. It was a trick question. See, he was the president of the Russian... Listen, none of you are armed, are you? Because he's been hospitalized 9 times since 1991. Congratulations. And our final door prize at this break involves a Thomas Kincaid puzzle, a $50 gift certificate at Foothill Presbyterian Hospital lobby gift shop. Yeah. You're thinking, yeah, I go in for major surgery, they give me $50. I don't get out of the car for $50. No, they're very nice to donate this, and it's in their gift shop. And a pound of Starbucks coffee beans, a paperweight from American Express, and 2 wood pumpkins from Patty Watt Crafts. Now there's a combination of stuff that you can take those pumpkins right into the hospital with you. Doctor, I think this is what's been made. Oh, never mind. 2109426. 426. Anybody have that? 4126. Going, oh, back here. Stand up. I'll get a microphone to you. Speak up loud and clear. Who's our winner out here? Introduce yourself.
I'm Judy Sue, and I'm from the Vanderhoop Organization, McDonald's.
Outstanding. And your question is?
Make it easy.
Oh, absolutely. Why would I be any different to you than I would to any other? I just take him as I see him. What is the world's largest feline? It looks a lot like a tiger.
A Bengal, maybe?
It's a male down in a desert thing. Siberian, they some call it.
A Bengal tiger?
A Siberian tiger would be a better answer. Yeah. Okay. We got it. I think you've won. You've won. The male Siberian tiger averages 10 feet 4 inches from nose to tail and weighs about 585 pounds.
We've been challenged on the 47th.
I can. Well, I don't mind if the judges want to. You know, I don't have the text with me, so no, not with me. So if they want the answer that we. All right, we're back to the game, and sharing with all of you. We have a challenge to the answer of Huckleberry Finn, and according to the sources that we used, and I'd have to go get them, I mean, I don't make these things up out of whole cloth. The answer in terms of Huckleberry Finn was Mississippi. Their answer was Missouri, and in the interests of the game, we don't want someone to feel that they were cheated out of a victory because of a misconception or whatever. So take that question that was wrong off. What team was it?
What was the team?
If you know your team,
Smith Barney?
Smith Barney.
Okay.
They now only have, no, probably have no misses, right?
Right. They have no.
All right. All right, so we're back to the...
Okay, could we have California Portland Cement step up to the microphone, please?
Are we starting again? Oh, okay. Well, shouldn't we continue the game? Well, we're checking the reference library at the Glendora Library because which team is up here now?
California Portland.
California Portland Cement. Your category is, I believe we're on question 52. Your category is where? That was the last question, was 51. We're in 52. If you wanted to follow in the footsteps of Count Dracula, you might visit Transylvania. In which country is it? Need your answer.
We'll say Austria.
The answer is Romania.
I am so sorry, California Portland Cement has been eliminated.
Nice round of applause.
And now we have Century Communications.
Welcome back, and your category is where, and the question is, name the only state in the United States that produces coffee. We need your answer.
Florida?
The answer is Hawaii.
Classic Auto Gallery of Glendora.
Welcome back. Your category is what? And the question is, orzo, ditali, and ziti are all types of what?
We're going to guess liqueurs.
The answer is pasta.
Polly Ford is next.
Confusing me.
Category is who, and the question is, who designed the Dome of St. Peter's, Rome?
Just one word. Da Vinci? Oh, gosh.
The answer is Michelangelo.
Foothill Independent Bank.
Welcome back. Your category is how. How many events are included in the heptathlon?
Five.
The answer is 7.
Foothill Presbyterian Hospital.
Welcome back, and your category this time is what? And the question is, what event was retold in the movie A Night to Remember?
The sinking of the Titanic.
Now we have Glendora Chamber of Commerce.
The Glendora Chamber of Commerce is up. Category is where, and the question is, where would you find the Guggenheim Museum? I need your answer.
New York.
The lovely Glendora Kiwanian.
Welcome. Your category this time is who, and the question is, who was the first American president to hold an airplane pilot's license?
Oh, gosh. Try it. Okay.
Need your answer.
Ford?
The correct answer is Dwight David Eisenhower.
Glendora Kiwanis.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome back. Your category this time is why. Why was Franklin D. Roosevelt chosen to be portrayed on the dime in 1945? No help, please.
He had polio and it would be in the March of Dimes.
Glendora Lions Club.
It was because of his work. It was because of his work on the March of Dimes, and of course because he had polio, the disease that crippled him. Welcome back. Your category is what, and the question is, what nationality was the painter Goya? I can hear those up here, so please whisper if you're over this way or something.
Espanol, Spanish.
Now we have Glendora Rotary.
Glendora Rotary. Your question, your category is who, and the question is which author created Tarzan?
Edgar Rice Burroughs.
Edgar Rice Burroughs.
Glendora Trophy.
Glendora Trophy.
Okay, guys.
Category is where, and the question is, where would you find a delta?
End of a river.
Right?
Yeah, right. End of a river.
What would you say, the mouth of the river?
Yeah, mouth of a river. Mouth of a river. There you go.
The mouth or end of a river?
Okay, we now have Hughes Holmes.
Hughes Holmes. Holmes. Welcome. Category this time is what? And the question is, what are Blue Professor, Bottle Imp, General Hooker, Tango Triumph, Walla Walla, and Rat-Faced McDougal?
Beatles.
The correct answer is flies used in trout fishing.
We now have In-N-Out Burger.
Your category is how, and the question is, how are the monkeys Mizaru, Kikazaru, and Iwazaru better known to us?
Hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil.
Jan's Towing.
Jan's Towing is back up, and your category this time is what? And the question is, what is the pirate's flag with the skull and crossbones called?
The Jolly Roger. This is the law offices of Douglas Holmes.
Welcome back. Your category this time is who, and the question is, who was the famous American showman who had his obituary published before his death?
That would be Mark Twain.
The answer is P.T. Barnum.
Law offices of Douglas Holmes. I'm sorry, you are out.
A nice round of applause for
McDonald's L&B Foods.
Welcome back. Your category is where. The question is, in Paris, where is the tomb of the unknown soldier?
The Arc de Triomphe.
Oakdale Memorial Park and Mortuary.
Welcome back. Your category this time is what? And the question is, what are love apples?
Tomatoes, right? Huh?
Sure. I don't think so. I think it's tomatoes.
Okay. Go for it. Whatever.
Tomatoes.
Very good.
Peaches and Cream Facial Salon.
Welcome back. Your category this time is what? And the question is, what team's baseball cap did Tom Selleck often wear in his title role in TV's Magnum P.I.?
Detroit Tigers.
Saturn and Monrovia.
Welcome back. Category is what? And the question is, what did the press call the secret deal to sell arms to Iran in return for Iranian aid in freeing American hostages in Lebanon?
Iran-Contra.
Press called it Iran-gate. up the
State
questions.
Farm.
It's okay with me. That's what it was called by the press. Your category this time?
Missouri, Tom.
Pardon?
Missouri.
Hannibal,
Missouri. Yeah. And you'll find Mississippi too. I can guarantee you. Where is your category? Where in the United States, and it's not in Missouri, where in the United States would you find Johns Hopkins University?
You're the man.
No, it's not Missouri. Chicago.
The answer is Baltimore, Maryland.
Seroptimus International Azusa Glendora.
Welcome back. Your category is where, and the question is, where in Florida would you find an umbilical tower?
Okay. Cape Canaveral.
Welcome. Your category this time is what? Question is, what is the lowest body of water on Earth?
All right. Salton Sea. No, well.
The answer is the Dead Sea.
This team has had 2 incorrect answers.
What's the team?
Village Goldsmith. Sorry.
Nice round of applause. At its lowest point, the Dead Sea is 1,315 feet below sea level.
I would have known that.
This is White's Funeral Home.
The category for you this time is who? And the question is, in 1994, Andrew Lloyd Webber replaced the lead in Sunset Boulevard when it opened on Broadway because she couldn't sing well enough. She then sued him. Name the actress.
Glenn Close.
The actress was Faye Dunaway.
Tom, do you want to take the second break and have the drawing?
I just follow orders. Is that?
Okay, yes.
Are we taking the second break?
That's on the itinerary.
All right. It's time for the second break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets out. Robin will be helping me out again.
Oh, good. Jesus. I thought you guys deserted her. Oh, no.
All right, this is for,
I'm sorry.
hello there, 4 Ronald McDonald plates, a McDonald's t-shirt, a $10 gift certificate from McDonald's, a Ronald McDonald video, and $4 off on each of 10 rounds of golf at Glen Oaks. And the winning ticket number is, well, if they get the question right. The winning ticket is 2109087. 087. You've got that right there, right here. We get a microphone. Your name?
Maxine Luther.
Maxine, your question is, what play production is known to have the longest continuous run of performances?
Cats.
The Mousetrap in London, England, opened in 1952 and so far has performed 18,944 times. You're right.
Thank
You are right. You can't lose.
Souvenir.
All right, for a $25 gift certificate to Armstrong Nursery, award-winning dill pickles, a jar of peach jam, an entertainment book, and $4 off on each of 10 rounds of golf at Glen Oaks. Here we go. 210-9158. 9158. Wave your hand if you've got that ticket. Who's got it? The ticket I'm looking for is 2109158. There it is, down there. There's our winning. Oh, I got to get a question here first. I'm getting confused. None of the answers in this part of the contest have anything to do with Mississippi, by the way.
Okay.
What was the world's most expensive landscape artwork? It's something that you, when it rains, you carry this outside.
An umbrella?
Umbrellas. Christo's umbrellas. Remember those that went up the whole coast?
Right.
$23 million. You're a winner.
Thank you.
All right, now, this winner will get a Ronald McDonald video, a pen from American Express, a jar of peach jam, a $10 gift certificate at McDonald's, and a $20 gift certificate at Petrillo's Restaurant. All right. 2109352. Anybody have 352 as the last three numbers? Where? Oh, there we go. All right. Tell us who you are.
Linda Knapp.
Linda, did you say?
Yes.
Linda, your question is, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, what's the longest running television show?
I Love Lucy.
That's close, and so you win. It's actually Meet the Press. It's been on since 1947. All right, now for an assorted books from the library bookstore, a trivia t-shirt, and a $10 gift certificate at McDonald's. We're looking for this number, 2109384. Wave your hand if you've got 384. Going once. Somebody's got 384. Right back there behind the camera. Oh, you don't? 384.
False alarm.
Well, let's try another number. Thank you. 2109212. 212. Somebody have it? Stand up if you got that ticket. Who's got it?
Okay, go ahead.
What's your name?
Tom Hutz.
Tom?
Yeah.
What a great name. Okay.
It is.
The question is, how many eggs were used in the creation of the world's largest quiche Lorraine?
10.
How many?
10.
10. That's close enough. It was 1,298.
Very close, very close.
We have two more to go. Okay. All right. This winning ticket will get not just a cookbook, but a Glendora Community Treasure, a gift certificate for See's Candy, a $50 gift certificate at Foothill Presbyterian Hospital Lobby Gift Shop, and a pound of Starbucks coffee beans. Excuse me. The winning ticket is 2109134. 134. There it is over here.
Ryan Price.
Say that again.
Ryan Price.
Ryan, you're right. You win. All right. Now our final door prize is this beautiful birdhouse from Paddywhack Crafts, plus a bouquet of fresh flowers and a gift certificate from Glendora Florist. And the number is 2109173. 173. Who has it? Right over here. And your name, please.
Carol.
Carol, your question is, how much money was paid for the most expensive Monopoly set?
$500,000.
Higher.
$1 million.
Double that.
$2 million?
That's $2 million. You're right. You're a winner. You're all winners, and that's the end of the door prizes. We'll get back to the game.
You go ahead. One more thing.
Oh, okay.
Just go ahead and start.
Okay, while I have your attention, because we're getting down to the end of our event tonight, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you team members. You're a great bunch this year. We really appreciate you coming. I'd like to thank all of you who are here supporting and have bought tickets and supporting the Glendora Library, and to thank the judges tonight for spending the time with us and helping us with this tonight. And while, again, I have your attention, I would like to announce this next year's Double Vision. And I'm taking this opportunity to announce to you this double vision for the year 1999 to 2000. And as president of the foundation and a new grandma of twins, and a grandma of twins twice, little boys, I am the appropriate representative to announce double vision again. What I need to tell you is that, and I'm going to read this a little bit. Thanks to the generous matching gift of an anonymous donor, cash donations received by the Friends Foundation from July 1, 1999 to June 30th, 2000, money will be matched dollar for dollar up to $125,000. I'm overwhelmed. I think that's why I'm stuttering. Whether a donation is $1 or $1,000, this contribution will be matched and it will be eligible for our double vision the year 1999-2000. And so my request to you is to double your fund and reach out and help us with double vision. Thank you very much.
This evening couldn't end without us presenting our incomparable Tom Hill with a gift from us. So, Tom, we have something for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
One more.
Okay.
I too.
It's not ticking, so it's okay.
Oh, good. I wanted to take a minute, too, to recognize the Café Kling, which is a brand-new German bakery in town. We printed the programs, and their name was not listed because they gave the donation of all the bread foods that we have tonight, and it came after the printing of the program. So please support all of our sponsors and support all the businesses in town. We really appreciate them, and we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
All right, who's up?
Ready for round 3, Century Communications.
Century Communications. Your category this time is who, and the question is, which wartime leader said never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few? Excuse me.
Winston Churchill.
Classic Auto Gallery of Glendora.
All right, your category this time is where, and the question is, which country is the original home of the stringed instrument, the balalaika?
Okay, Turkey. Greece.
Do we get another one?
Saudi Arabia. The answer is Russia.
Right, okay.
Too bad. That's their second incorrect answer.
Nice round of applause.
Polly Ford.
Welcome back. And your category this time is what? And the question is Havana Brown, Munchkin, Ragdoll, and Bombay are all types of what? Please don't say the answer out loud unless you're a team member. We need your answer.
Rum.
The answer is cats.
Collie Ford has also been eliminated. That's their second incorrect.
Nice round of applause for Collie Ford.
Foothill Independent Bank.
Category this time is who. Question is, who designed a poster which became a sensation advertising the reopening of the club called the Moulin Rouge? We need your answer.
Andy Warhol.
The answer is Toulouse-Lautrec.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Foothill Independent Bank is out. The next team is Foothill Presbyterian Hospital.
Foothill Presbyterian Hospital, your category is where, and the question is Wild Bill Hickok and Calamity Jane are both buried above the town in South Dakota where Wild Bill was murdered. Name the town.
Deadwood.
Okay, the next team is Glendora Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome back. Your category, what? And the question, what style of painting in which the subject is reduced to basic geometric shapes was founded by Picasso and Braque?
Cubism.
Glendora Kiwanians.
The Glendora Kiwanians. Category is who? Question is, Elton John's original recording of Candle in the Wind was a tribute to which star?
Marilyn Monroe.
Next up is Glendora Kiwanis.
Welcome back. Your category this time is what? And the question is, in the early days of cricket, a bowler who took 3 wickets in a row was presented with a top hat. What modern term comes from this practice? We need your answer, please.
A sticky wicket.
In a hockey game, when a player gets 3 goals, it's called a hat trick.
Oh.
Next up is Glendora Lions.
Category is who? Who was the Russian leader who introduced glasnost and perestroika?
Gorbachev.
Glendora Rotary.
It's not possible to doze, is it? Hello there, your category is who this time. Which character in Greek mythology died when he flew too close to the sun and melted his wax wings?
Yeah. Daedalus.
Say it out loud. You heard it? You heard the answer? I'm sorry, the answer is Icarus.
Next team is Glendora Trophy.
Category is who? In the 1976 film Robin and Marion, Audrey Hepburn played an elderly maid Marion. Who played opposite her as Robin Hood?
I didn't see it. Do you know this?
Go for it. I don't know. That's close. Go for it. Yeah.
Errol Flynn? No?
Yeah, as if you knew.
The correct answer is Sean Connery.
Next up is Hughes Holmes.
Hughes. Welcome back. Your category is what? And the question is, Poseidon was the Greek god of the sea. What did the Romans call him?
Triton.
The answer is Neptune.
I'm sorry, Hughes Holmes is now eliminated. In-N-Out Burger.
Your category is what? And the question is, Johnny Rotten and Sid Vicious belong to what pop group?
The Sex Pistols.
Jan's Towing is up next.
Welcome, and your category also is what? And the question is, what religious movement was founded by Mary Baker Eddy in the 19th century?
Christian Scientist.
McDonald's L&B Foods.
Your category this time is who, and the question is, which prime minister promised that the treaty signed with Germany in September 1938 meant peace in our time? We need your answer, please.
Churchill.
The answer is Neville Chamberlain.
Yes, of course it is.
Too bad, McDonald's L&B Foods.
Nice round of applause.
Correct answers, I'm sorry. Oakdale Memorial Park and Mortuary.
Your category is also who, and the question is, whom did Minnehaha marry in Longfellow's poem? We need your answer. Here we go.
Miles Standish.
The answer is Hiawatha.
Next up is Peaches and Cream Facial Salon.
Welcome back, and your category is also who. And the question is, what were the first two names of Secretary of State Dulles, who served in the Eisenhower administration? I need your answer. Two seconds.
William Chester.
The correct answer, John Foster.
I'm sorry, Peaches and Cream Facial Salon, that was their second incorrect.
How about a nice round of applause for Peaches and Cream?
Saturn of Monrovia.
Saturn of Monrovia, your question is, category is who? And the question is, in the James Bond film Goldfinger, what was the name of Goldfinger's bodyguard who had a lethal hat?
Odd Job.
Smith Barney and State Farm.
Your category is what? And the question is, what do wine buffs call the scent given off by wine?
It's unanimous. Bouquet.
Seroptimist.
Your category is who, and the question is, name the film actress who was once married to tennis great John McEnroe.
Tatum O'Neal.
Next up is White's Funeral Home.
White's Funeral Home. Category is who. Question is, who was the first man in space?
I get to speak. It's Yuri Gagarin.
He speaks Russian.
We're at round 4. Century Communications is up.
Your category is who, and the question is, in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which two characters did Alice join at a tea party along with the Mad Hatter?
The Mouse and the Rabbit.
Well, the answer is the March Hare and the Dormouse.
That was their second incorrect answer. Century Communications is now out. Foothill Presbyterian Hospital.
You can't win. Your category is what? And the question is, a supernova occurs every few hundred years. What is it?
It's an exploding star. Give it to me.
Glendora Chamber of Commerce.
Your category is what? And the question is, The Hare Krishna sect is an orthodox exponent of what religion?
Hindu.
Glendora Kiwanian.
Welcome back. Your category is who, and the question is who played the original Eliza in My Fair Lady on Broadway, only to lose the role to Audrey Hepburn in the film? We need your answer. Here we go.
We can't come up with anything except Julie Andrews, and I don't think that's right.
Glendora Kiwanis.
It's a good thing you couldn't come up with anything else. All right, here we go. Your category is what, and the question is, what is iron pyrite?
Fool's gold.
Next up is Glendora Lions.
Your category this time is what, and the question is, in baseball, what two pitching brothers racked up the greatest number of wins between them? 539.
The Alou brothers?
The correct answer is the Necro brothers, Phil and Joe. Right behind them with 10 fewer
I'm sorry,
wins
ladies.
were Gaylord and Jim Perry.
That's your second incorrect answer. The Glendora Lions.
Nice round of applause.
I'm sorry. Glendora Rotary.
Hello there, your category is what, and the question is, what is the term for the circle that encloses a comic strip character's dialogue?
Balloon?
Glendora Trophy.
And your category is where. Where did the Hollywood Wax Museum move boxer Mike Tyson's figure after his infamous 1997 ear-biting attack on Evander Holyfield?
What did we do?
Did they put it in the sun or something?
Yeah, they did not like that answer. Huh? Shoot, I don't know. Chamber of Horrors.
In the basement?
Yeah, that's what I was in the basement. Yeah, I don't know.
We need your answer.
Did they put it in the basement?
They put it in the Chamber of Horrors next. They put it next to Hannibal Lecter in the Chamber of Horrors.
Glendora Trophy was eliminated with that incorrect answer. I'm sorry.
A nice round of applause.
In-N-Out Burger.
Your category is what, and the question is, Thomas Edison defined what as 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration?
Success.
The answer is genius.
Jan's Towing is up next.
Jan's Towing is next up. Your category this time is what, and the question is, what was the name of Picasso's early melancholy period of painting?
Blue? The blue period? Blue?
Oakdale Memorial Park and Mortuary.
Category is who, and the question is, King Edward VIII gave up the British throne to marry an American divorcee. Who was she?
Yeah, we know that.
We need your answer. Here we go. As in, real soon.
I know this. Wally?
Say something, because they're going to give you the...
No, it's Wally.
Wallace.
Wallace. Wallace.
Not so.
You had half of it. It's Wallace Simpson.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oakdale died with that second incorrect answer. Saturn of Monrovia.
Saturn of Monrovia. Your question, or your category, is where, and the question is, to which country do the Atlantic islands, the Azores, belong? We need your answer.
Argentina.
Correct answer is Portugal.
I'm sorry, Saturn of Monrovia. That was your second incorrect answer.
Thank you.
Smith, Barney, and State Farm.
Hello there again. Your category is where, and the question is, where would you find the Tivoli Pleasure Gardens? We need your answer.
Amsterdam.
In Copenhagen, Denmark.
Smith, Barney, and State Farm, you are now out with your second incorrect answer. This is Seroptimus International, Azusa Glendora.
All right, here we go. Your category this time is what? And the question is, what is measured by the truss? We can all think of answers. We need your answer, please. Here we go. In the near future.
We haven't we do not know.
That is incorrect. Just kidding, just kidding. The correct answer is hay or straw.
That was the Seroptimus second incorrect answer. I'm sorry. This is White's Funeral Home.
White's Funeral Home. Category is what? The question is, what is the name given to a dry stream bed that fills with water briefly after a desert storm? We need your answer.
A gully.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is an arroyo.
Gentlemen, that was your second incorrect answer.
White
Sorry,
Funeral
White
Home.
Funeral Home has been eliminated. Next up is Foothill Presbyterian Hospital.
All right, your category this time is who, and the question is, which New York composer wrote the score for A Chorus Line?
Bob Fosse.
The correct answer is Marvin Hamlish.
Glendora Chamber of Commerce is up next.
Glendora Chamber of Commerce. Category is who. Question is, what Major League Baseball player retired in 1980 after playing in 5 different decades?
Hoyt Wilhelm?
Sorry, the correct answer is outfielder Minnie Minoso.
Oh, Minnie Minoso. All right.
Next up is Glendora Kiwanians.
All right, your category this time is what? And the question is, what common fate was shared by millionaires John Jacob Astor, Isidor Straus, and Benjamin Guggenheim?
Okay. They died with the sinking of the Titanic.
Glendora Kiwanis.
All right, your category this time is what? And the question is, what is the largest member of the dolphin family? We need your answer.
The porpoise. Dan Marino.
The second incorrect answer for Glendora Kiwanis. I'm sorry.
The correct answer is the killer whale.
Glendora Rotary is up next.
Your category this time is what? And the question is, what first name was shared by baseball managers Bertie Tebbetts and Sparky Anderson?
I have no idea. Bring it. Your husband's good now. Yeah.
George.
In-N-Out Burger is up next.
Isn't the shock of recognition a wonderful thing, you know? Your category is who. Question is, now a famous movie star, who appeared as Michael J. Fox's alcoholic uncle on the TV sitcom Family Ties? We need your answer. Here we go. All right. Sometime in this millennium.
No answer.
No answer was not a movie star. The correct answer is Tom Hanks.
In-N-Out Burger, that was your second incorrect answer. I'm sorry, you're out. Jan's Towing.
Here we go. Your category this time is what? And the question is, in horse racing, what's a walkover?
Can we have a lifeline?
I have somebody in the audience I want to call.
They want a lifeline to call a friend. The time is up. Need an answer.
Okay, we're going to say when they go from the paddock to the track, out to the track. Or maybe when they win by a lot.
The correct answer is a race in which a horse is uncontested and simply has to walk the course to win. It happened with Spectacular Bid in 1980.
We are back to Foothill Presbyterian Hospital. We are now down to 5 teams.
5 teams. Foothill Presbyterian. And your category is what? And the question is, what kind of voice does someone have if he or she is oxyphonic?
What is an artificial voice?
The correct response to oxyphonic is unusually shrill.
That was Foothill Presbyterian Hospital's second incorrect answer. Glendora Chamber of Commerce is up next.
Glendora Chamber of Commerce, your category this time is what? And the question is, what is a group of kangaroos called? We need your answer.
A herd. Mini Minoso.
A group of kangaroos is called a mob.
I'm sorry, that was their second incorrect answer. Glendora Chamber of Commerce has now been eliminated. Glendora Kiwanian.
Your category is who? And the question is, who was the first president of the United States, born and elected in the 20th century? No help from the audience, please.
Is that good? John Kennedy?
Glendora Rotary is up next.
And your category is what? And the question is, what words were combined and shortened to form the radio code response Wilco?
We'll cooperate.
Will cooperate.
The correct response is will comply.
Glendora Rotary, that was your second incorrect answer. I'm sorry. We're now down to 2 teams. It's a battle of the women. Jan's Towing is up next.
How many teams are left?
Two teams, Glendora Kiwanians and Jan's Towing.
All right, now I need to, we're down to these are the two final teams, and one of them will be the champion. So aside from what it says in your program, the Glendora Foundation Board and judges got together and decided to change the rules for the finals in the following way. Now it is what we would call in the football parlance either sudden death or sudden victory. We play the game as we did before. If a team gets the right answer, we move to the other team. If they get the right answer, then we go back to the other team. The first time someone misses, then the other team is the champion, but each team gets at least that first chance to answer a question. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to answer the previous, they'll get a new question. It won't be answering the question the other one couldn't answer. They'll be getting a fresh question. All right? And that's in response to lots of you folks who apparently have been calling the Glendora Library. So that's the way it works. We're at 9:35. We want to thank all the teams, the 23 teams. They were in for a long, long time. How about a nice round of applause for all of them?
Tom, apparently the teams are unsure of, could you repeat one more time the rule?
Okay, each team will get a question. The first team, if they answer it correct, we go to the second team. The second team will get a new question. If they answer it correctly, we go back to the first team. The first time a team misses, the other team is the champion, provided they've each had a chance to answer one question correctly. We will not be asking the same question that the team couldn't answer. We're not doing that. We're moving to a brand new question. So if team A misses the very first question, if they miss it, we're not going to ask that same question of the second team. The second team's going to get a new question. If they answer it correctly, they're the champion. If they don't answer it correctly, we go to a new question and go back to the other team. So there's no getting two in a row anymore, in other words. This is sudden victory, as Kurt Gowdy used to say back during the 70s. Is that clear? All right. So we're still going in the same order. Is it clear to everybody out here? Okay. All right. We are down to two teams, are we not?
We're down to two teams. Do the Kiwanians go first now? Because
whoever was supposed to be up next.
Well, Jan's Towing was supposed to be up next.
Well, I mean, whoever the next. What are the two teams that are left? Which two teams?
Glendora Kiwanians and Jan's Towings are the two teams that are.
Okay, in the order that they would have come up would be the order
so
they come up now.
No,
all right.
Then it would be the Kiwanians. Okay. Right?
Who was the next team that was supposed to be up?
Jan's Towing was the next
Then they should
team
come
that
up.
was supposed to be up.
Jan's Towing should come up.
Better know this question.
I hope we get a lot of editing on the tape, because we had just about 35 minutes right there. All right, your question is, and the category is what? In the classic film Citizen Kane, what is the name of Charles Foster Kane's newspaper?
We're going to say the Tribune.
That's incorrect. The other team now has to come up and they have to answer a question correctly. Oh, I'm sorry. I learned 8 years ago that I wasn't supposed to give the answer because we were going to give that same question to the other team. But that's not the case here. The answer is the Inquirer. All right, here we go. If you answer this question correctly, you are the champion.
Oh, God, girls. Okay.
And your category is where? Question, where in the body is the labyrinth?
The brain.
The answer is the ear. Okay, now, the other team comes up. Jan's towing his back up, and if they get this question right, they're the champions. Because both teams have missed one. No, everybody, if they both missed one question, so now the first person that gets the question right is the winner. They both have missed one. So this is it. The category is what, and the question is, what are Blenheim, Lord Derby, and Peasgood?
I don't think so. Tobacco.
I'm guessing.
She thinks roses. You want to say
We need your answer.
You want to say?
Why not?
Tobacco.
Question is, the answer is types of apples.
Of course.
All right, the other team comes up. At this point, we're looking for a correct answer to crown a champion. For the championship, the category is what? What does a herpetologist study?
Snakes. Come on, Glenn. Oh.
We're calling a timeout.
Oh. Well, reptiles. Reptiles. Snakes, reptiles. I mean.
Well, snake is a reptile. Well, we'll leave that.
Okay.
Thank you. I think it's better.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Thank you. I need these back. 'Cause I can use some of the questions for next year. Thank you.